Welcome to another 15-minute workout here with me and Dark Horse Rowing. Make sure you hop into your machine, grab that handle, 15 minutes between you, me, and the end. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and let's push off. Here we go, nice and easy. We're right into the warm-up. Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Shane Farmer. This is Dark Horse, where you build the life that you want to live, and we just happen to use rowing to help you get there, usually. Now, with that being said, we're just gonna cruise for a little bit as we get our bodies warm. You and me, and all the thousands of others. It's important that you remember you're never in this alone. If you are a Dark Horse, you have friends everywhere. We are the army of people who work in our garages, in our basements, in our spare bedrooms, hallways, before hours, after hours, when you can get it in, because you know you got something in you. Dark Horses, you guys are an amazing community, so I just want to welcome you to this one. Now, for today's workout, I want to bring you into a little story of mine. So, I went to the CrossFit Games 4 times with Team Invictus. I was always a team athlete. I love team sports. And in my second CrossFit Games, we were in the finals. We were in the final 6 teams, 9 teams, and I was the anchor on the workout. And I had to do Karen, which is a CrossFit workout. It's 150 wall balls for time. Not fun, but I was tall, so they assigned it to me. Well, today's 10 minutes in our workout is gonna follow what happened in that workout. It's gonna be 3 rounds. It's 2 rounds where you're pushing, you're working hard. But what happened is that our team had a little bit of a setback right before it got to me. When it got to me, I had to bust my butt to try and pull us from behind. That's exactly what we're gonna do today. So, that's how this workout's gonna go. 2 rounds, 2.5 minutes. Each time you're gonna be working hard, but in that final round, I want you to pour it on as if you were trying to catch the rest of the field. Here we go. We're starting our workout now. This is gonna be 2.5 minutes. I'm setting rate for you, so follow along with me as we go. Let's just settle in now. I want you pushing hard at the rate that we're at. So I'm setting the tone. Here we go. Just get comfortable being uncomfortable. The fun part of a rowing workout is it's all you. It's you versus you. I'm here to help. I'm not here to compete against. So this is the first set of that finals workout that I was in. You're sitting there, you're watching, you're amped. Your team members out in front of you going. They're doing well. You see them taking the lead. It's exactly where we were. It was awesome. I was so stoked. So I'm sitting there flying high. Feel like I've got some free speed under my legs. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna get to me. And I know it's gonna be good. Because I just get to fly at that point, you know? Got a little bit of wiggle room to play with. That's what I want you feeling right now. You're pushing, but you feel fresh. It feels good right now. So you're working. Yeah, those legs feel good. That power's flowing. Just like I was watching my teammate. That handoff happened. Next teammate took over. There's 6 of us, by the way. So the next 2 in the line, they were great. They kept that lead for us. I'm watching them. It's going good. Still coming in right where we want it. Ahead of all the other teams. Not a care in the world. Just that excitement bubbling up. Okay, let's take a rest. So it's at this point that I start seeing things aren't going exactly the way that I anticipated. Third member of the team, she does great. Keeps us in the lead. Hands it off to the next member of our team who had a little bit of heat stroke early in the weekend, so was a little bit concerned how he was going to be able to do. He doesn't show any signs of issue. So here we go. There's one more between our team and it being my turn. Barbell's gonna get handed off. Here we go. He takes over. It's now his shot. He starts off. He is flying. The movements that he's doing, they're his jam. And this is where it gets exciting because I'm like, yes, this is gonna go well. So I'm still flying high. That power's starting to flow. But now that those butterflies, they're getting real. I'm starting to feel it. Okay, all right. I'm calm. I can do this. Because I know when it gets to me, I gotta go. I can't be the one that lets this team down. And that's what I live for when it comes to team stuff. I live to help my team succeed. I don't do this for me. That's why I love you. It's because I really love helping you. I love watching you succeed. That's what's exciting. So here we are, we're cruising. Got that power. Getting a little nervous because you're like, what happens next? So he's moving through the workout. All of a sudden, I see this look in his eye. And I'm like, what is that? And I recognize that look. This guy, strong, one of the most resilient members of our team. Well, he'd come out a little bit too hot. And all of a sudden he was failing. He was failing reps. He couldn't get the final 5 reps of his workout of what had already been a lot of reps. All he had left were 5 to do. That's it, I could taste it. I could taste the handoff. He was between me and you. And I'm like screaming, come on, pass it to me. I got this. But no, he was done. And I had to stand and watch as the other team started to catch up. It was the worst feeling in the world. And as my excitement now started to wane, started to get a little bit uncomfortable because I realized I was in for it. Before I know it, the first team walks past us. They finish, tag off. Their first athlete starts doing the wall balls, 150 up. Okay, I can make this up. I can compete with one. Next, second team passes us. Oh no, starting to feel that sense of dread. Next, third team passes us by. Oh man, what are we going to do? This is not looking good. Before I know it, we've got 1 rep left. My teammate is about to hand it off to me. And I know that I have the biggest fight of my life ahead of me inside of this workout. And it's just me and me with thousands of people standing around screaming. And now it's you and me. Here's where we dig. You're behind in this workout. It's up to you. It's up to us to make that distance up, to try and close that gap between the teams and us, knowing that your other 5 teammates are behind you watching. They're waiting. They're wondering what's gonna happen. Is he gonna be able to pull us through? How much ground can he make up? And I will tell you from experience, there's a lot to that feeling You hear the crowd. You can hear the hopes and the desires of your teammates behind you ringing in your ears. They want you to go. They want you to empty the tank. It's just about how much you have to give, what kind of a fighting spirit you have, how much you believe in yourself, how much you want to go. This is what it all comes down to. We have a minute left. It's you and every other team. You're trying to claw it back. Walk that split down. Get into it. Be satisfied with nothing less than everything you've got. Focus on your push, not on high stroke rate. 30 seconds. Take it down again. Let's do this together. I'm your team, I'm right behind you. Let's go. Let's do it together. I'm with you. It's as if everybody's lifting you up, helping you take each stroke. And you've crossed the finish line. Yeah. The question is, where did you finish? Where did you finish? That's the question. Because now it's the aftermath. In the aftermath, there are no redos. Just like in life, there's no redo button. You give what you give in the moment. It's either enough or it's not. And they're both okay. Your goal is to give what you have to give every time. And those are the lessons you learn when you're in it like this, when you're in that third set, when you're not where you thought you were supposed to be, when you're trying to make it happen, when you're clawing back, you're digging. These are the moments that matter. This is where you prove to yourself what you're worth. Are you a dark horse? Do you dig when it hurts? Do you find more when it's necessary? Not just in workouts, but in all your habits, everything that you do. Do you dig when you need it? Do you require excellence of yourself? Do you believe in that integrity of all things that you do? If so, you are a dark horse. You are in the right place. Believe me. And so as you sit here cooling down, answer that question for yourself. How did you do? Where did your team end up? Now, I will give you the end of the story. We fell behind being first through 4 of the 6 stages of that workout. We fell behind into 6th place by the time it got to me. And I had been sitting there for probably 5 minutes watching teams walk through. Unfortunately, I was too far behind. It broke me a little bit. And while I was still proud of my effort and gave what I felt I had inside of that workout, it wasn't enough. And while we finished that at Games, at CrossFit Games, I believe we took 5th or 4th. I can't remember how many teams I crossed at the end there. I know it wasn't a podium spot. And to this day, it was an all or nothing final. I just needed to hold on to push us and pull us through. But being so far behind had really set me back. Now, do I look back on that and regret it? No. No. I learned a lot from it. And that's the important piece. You learn from every effort. And now before we go, I want to make sure that you know, if you're looking for a program, you're looking for a community of dark horses that feel the same way you do, that look to push and sign up for the crew. I got you a free trial, 2 weeks of it, linked in the description below. Come join me, join the community, get coached. We'll look at your video, we'll tell you what you need to fix. And you'll have a program, workouts to follow, all of these ad-free in there. It's all gravy. Come sign up for 2 weeks free. give it a try. And to make sure you get more of these, hit that subscribe button so that you get alerted on the next video that we come out with and the rest of them. And then check out our other playlist here of workouts for you to follow. See you on the other side.